If you've been following the Rolonda show, then you know that we've done an awful lot of shows that deal with gangs and gang members. We've talked about the fighting, we've talked about the initiation, we've talked about the drive-by shootings. In general, we've discussed the dangerous lifestyles of gang members all in our show. But today, we're going to take quite a different look at gang members. You might say an even more intimate look, as the guests on today's show reveal their secret sex lives. I want you to meet gang members Zoila, Cutie, and Elsa. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Where are you guys from?
LA.
From all of you from LA, gangs? Yeah. Why do you want? Why be a gang member? Let's just get that out of the way right now, Zoila.
That's just the family life. That's the way I grew up.
Well, I was pretty much born into it, and I see no change in my near future. I'll always be a part of me.
Elsa?
I'm just around them all the time.
So this is your life, basically.
Yeah.
Your life. What about the people who care about you? I mean, the danger. That's one of the things that's come out on our show
All
a
the
lot.
people that care about us are involved in gangs also.
Yeah, you know, the ones that are not involved, you know, they of course they get nervous and, you know, they think that we're going to die or whatever, but, you know, I know how to handle myself.
It's not
They
really
know
like that. You know.
It's not really like what?
I mean, it's not all panicky like they say. You know, they get all panicked just to be around. You know, somebody's. You know, it's not that bad.
How do you have a romance in the gangs?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, outside of the gangs too.
I mean, but when you date and you fall in love, you do that within your own gang?
No,
It doesn't have to be in the gang.
There's no
Usually, we don't only party in the gangs. We go to club scenes or so, you know, too, and we meet people.
Because I guess some of us have that image of West Side Story. You know, I mean, do you cross gangs? You can date somebody from another
West
gang,
Side, right? But
But if they're not an
ain't
enemy.
no story.
They're not an enemy. Oh, and if they're an enemy gang, you wouldn't date each other.
No.
Okay, but gang members. Are all of you in love?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm on the.
You're in lust.
I haven't got there yet.
You hadn't gotten all the way there yet. What about you? In love or
Well, getting there.
getting there?
Yeah.
What do the people, the special people in your lives mean to you?
They mean a lot, but if they were to give me an ultimatum, I would choose the gang.
Because before
always
you
been
met
there.
this person, they already knew what type of
Yeah,
lifestyle you
And
had.
the gangs
accepted it
always
then,
going
they
to be
should
there for
accept
me
it
like a
afterwards,
family.
What's the difference? You
Do
know?
the people who you're romantically involved with say, "Hey, look, I'm a little scared about the
Yeah,
all the
lifestyle
time,
you're
all
living"?
the
Yeah,
time.
but see, that's
We
how
try to help
grew
them
up.
deal with it, but
You know, we can't just
I ain't
change
gonna
from one day
change
to
for nobody.
another.
I guess that causes a lot of problems in the relationship, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, let's bring out your lovers and talk with them, okay?
All right.
Come on out, Charo, Sophia, and Jessica. Hi, ladies. Wow. The lady up here is going, oh my God, did I miss something? So you are all lesbians, right?
Yes.
Wow. Now, have you ever seen this as a part of a gang coverage? Never. It's interesting to me. It's tough enough for people, I would think for women who are not involved in gang activities or whatever, to have an out love affair, I guess. Is it difficult for you? Is this how do you tell the other people in the gang? Is this accepted?
They accept it,
accept it.
If you have your respect in the gang, then they'll accept you no matter
As
how
long as
you
you
are.
respect yourself,
Yeah.
I mean, you
If
should
you're a
get
lame
respect
ass
from
in the
other
gang,
people.
then of course they're gonna dyke or whatever. But if you got your respect, then they accept you the way you are.
Is there a section, a community within the gang group that is just like a lesbian faction of the gangs or something?
No.
At times,
they know
but you know.
They know who we are.
Yeah.
You know, we're not always with them. We do our own thing on the side too. You know.
Go to clubs.
It does
We got a
bother some
separate life.
people. It does
It's like
bother
two
some
different
people.
lives, kind of.
Yes, it
Charo,
is.
what's it like dating a gang member who's a woman?
Scary.
You really?
Yeah, because I mean, anything could happen, you know. I mean, at one moment they could get shot or jumped.
Do you talk to Elsa a lot about that?
I don't really like talking about it because it upsets me.
I just want to know, where are your parents and what do they think about this?
Well, my mom was in the gang too, so she knows how it is.
My parents, neither one of them were in gangs, but they accept me. They love me, so they have to accept me.
Wow, that's
understanding.
You know, that takes a lot of understanding because, hey, Mom, I'm in a gang, number one. And number two, I'm also in love with a woman. Wow. What'd you say up here? Somebody said my mother would have a heart attack. Your mother would have a heart attack?
My mom's too busy
and your mom
working,
accepted.
not watching TV.
I'm sorry, Elsa, what?
My mother doesn't watch TV, so this is not a problem.
Let me tell you, there's going to be a neighbor running down the hall, knocking on the door. Yeah. Your daughter's on television.
So do y'all go to school in y'all ages?
Yeah.
How old are you?
18. High school.
18. 19.
Mm-hmm. Jessica, tell me about your relationship.
Well, we've been seeing each other. This has been recent that we got, you know. We've been seeing each other, but I just, you know, I'm from the same gang. But see, I've kicked back a lot. You know, I don't kick it with them or anything as much as I did before. I just wanted to, you know, kick back a little because it's too much stuff, you know, is going on.
Too much violence, too much?
Too much.
Too much. How do you do that when you're already in a gang? Don't you get,
I already grew up around it. I can't just like walk away and be like, you know, see you, because those are the people I grew up with. That's the only people I know.
Mm-hmm. Do you contribute to some of the activities that?
Yeah, well, if they need me, they'll come by and tell me, let's go, and let's go. That's it.
Anyone not in the gang, or any of your lovers not in a gang?
I'm not.
You're not in a gang?
No.
So how is this affecting your life?
Well, I want her
are you
out.
afraid you're going to get jumped in?
Yeah. I mean, what if I'm with her and somebody shoots me instead of her?
No,
I don't know.
I would never put her in danger. I mean,
I'm kind of scared for myself and for
Yeah,
her.
but it could happen, cutie.
I want her out.
It could happen.
It sure can.
It could happen.
From the audience.
Okay, what kind of gang banging do you do if you are lesbians?
What was that?
What?
Gang bang. What do
Oh,
you
it's
do?
the exact same thing. It's the same thing.
It's nothing different because what you do behind closed doors
Is your
none of
business.
Our sexuality has nothing to do with anything that
being in
we
a gang
do.
at all.
Being a gang,
No.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to know if you guys feel that you were neglected during your childhood and if that affected your journey.
No. My parents love me very much.
No,
That's another talk show, buddy. I'll be back.
That's personal, man.
For those of you who are not in the gang, have you ever been confronted in a situation where you wanted to leave your partners because of it?
Sophia?
Well, we've been dating about 2 weeks. And, yeah.
2 weeks? So this is a brand new romance.
See, I had, I was supposed to come on the show with somebody else, but she lives in Chicago, and I was with her for 2 years. And she didn't come. This is like the third time she's done this to me. She dissed me already 3 times.
So I've been seeing her.
And I've been seeing her on the side.
Yeah.
And
This happened yesterday at the motel. We were seeing each other on the side yesterday at the motel. We decided that we were gonna come out together right now and tell her girlfriend right
she
now.
doesn't
that
know.
she's not
I
with
even
her right
have her
now. She's
name on
leaving
me
her
and
right now.
everything.
Wait, let me get
No
this
more.
straight.
She's mine now.
You mean to tell me that when girlfriend tunes into the Rolonda show,
Yeah.
she's going to learn she has been dumped?
Yeah.
Yup.
And that she didn't show up for the show, so you took her woman?
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, all right. You may think it's the girls in the gang that are turning these guys on. But up next, find out who really lights their fire. Gang members revealing their secret sex lies, not secret after today's Rolonda. Sit on down, because it's getting juicy. We've been talking with 3 gang members today who are all lesbians. We've also been talking to their female lovers, some who say they wanted them out of the gang life and want them safe and at home. Do you guys ever, like, the riffs that happen, like you just took your girlfriend's girl over here. Now, that's because she didn't show up for the show. Do you get into riffs like that over women?
A whole lot, but I don't think they have the right to tell us to be in a gang or not, you know, our girlfriends at all. And, you know, especially her, she's always trying to tell her, man, she ain't gonna change her, of course not, because, you know.
I grew up like that.
Why you keep doing that to her?
Because man, she's always trying to butt in. She's always trying to butt in, you know, she's always trying to get mind her
They
business.
were true friends. Okay, everything that goes on in a gang, all right, like how they could get shot.
Zoila.
excuse me.
What happened?
No.
What?
She needs to stay out. She needs to stay out of my and else's business. You know, that's my homie right there. She's trying to keep us away from each other.
If she cared so much,
You know how long I've been knowing Cutie.
But
what's the difference
you ain't gonna make a difference.
Because
Charlotte, let me tell
like
you,
sooner or
dude.
later something's gonna happen to you, Elsa.
I'll be there before and
You're
I'll
gonna
be there
somewhere
after.
at the wrong
I'll
place
be
at
there
the wrong
after,
time.
let me
Then you're
tell
gonna
you.
get shot. Then what's the child gonna do? Child's gonna do
What if
one
something
hour.
happens to Chato? I mean, if you do something, they're gonna go off on Chato because of what you did. That's not right.
They're not always
But you
around
never
us. Sophia,
know.
you know they're not always around
So,
us.
still, you know, we
but
protect
John,
you
that's
guys.
a
We
good
keep you
question.
guys out of, man, we don't mix you guys up in our business.
But let me ask you that. If, let's say, somebody falls for somebody in a gang, and you do something to another gang member, and then all of a sudden, just because of my association with you, I'm going to be in trouble. They're going to be hunting me down on the street.
Exactly.
Isn't that a concern?
Jessica, you know what's up about that.
Yeah, I know what's up about it, but I backed off. See, I'm not stupid enough to, to get involved that much with the gangs anymore because I already lost relatives, because of gang violence. And I don't want that thing happening to, people I care for, you know what I mean? So I don't understand why you guys just can't stop.
We're not always there, Jessica. You know we have other things to do. It's not like we're there all the time. You know what I'm saying? We have other things to do.
Hi. You girls are very young. Where do you see yourself 10, 15 years? Is there college ahead of you? Work? Where do you see yourself?
Work,
But how? I mean,
I work right now.
What about college, higher education?
Junior college, then university,
Yeah, but do you
I'm not gonna
plan
go
on
to
going
education,
there?
no.
I do.
I think what the question is this what you're, is this going to, like what you're going to do when you grow up, is be a gang member? Is this a lifestyle you're stuck in, or do you have dreams of getting beyond that? And that may be a very down way to look at it, but understand that most people watching the show are like, gangs, God, that's violence, that's making our country come down, they don't see it like family like you do.
They don't see the good things.
They don't see the positive side of it either when they're there for us too,
Give us some positive sides of being in the gang.
Okay, look, suppose I get in a fight with my family, I need to get away or whatever, I could always turn to Elsa, I could always turn to Zoila, and they'll be there for me no matter what. And even if she, kicks me to the side or whatever, because of the gang, they're going to be there after and before. They were there before and they're going to be there after, no matter what.
So it's having somebody who's got your back through life.
Yeah, they got my back for life.
But that's a true friend, period.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was born into a gang. Like I said, that's all I've known, and that's, that's what I am. To me, friends is my gang, And
well, you could call each other friends. You don't have
to.
I do.
You don't have to be gangs. I call them my friends. I love them.
I think it's the violent activities, the antisocial behavior, so to speak, that makes people get really turned out. Because nobody, I think, would ever fault anybody for having a need for family and friends and sisterhood. But it's all of that antisocial crime behavior that people really get, the hair goes up on the back of their neck. So Zoila, when people say that about your family, don't you have those concerns for yourself too?
Well, yeah, but see, I'm trying to go back to school and everything, and I want to get my life together and go to college or do something. Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Do any of you intend to have children? And if so, would you still be in a gang when you have them?
No.
You don't have to be out of the gang.
If I ever decide to have a kid, it'd be when I was mature enough to leave the gang life for my baby. Or my kid,
Okay. We're going to continue having this conversation. It's really interesting. I don't know. Maybe we may ask some dumb questions, but we're trying to understand a little bit more, so go with us. Also coming up next, 3 gay Los Angeles gang members say that they are ready to come out of the closet. They're going to do that right here on our show. The question is, how are their gang members back home going to react? Some say they're scared for their lives, and that's why they've come to us for help. So we'll talk with them right after this. All of them are in gangs. All of them are gay. Boy, it takes a lot of courage and bravery, I would think, to be involved in the gang. But to come out on national television for the first time and say I am gay, that takes a lot of guts. Michael, why the decision to do this today?
You know what? It's just about time, I had to come out, because I'm tired of, hiding around, I'm down for my neighborhood, but it's just, this is the way I am.
Has this been a real painful decision for you?
Yes, it is. It is. It's hard.
Yeah.
This is hard,
Tell me what the hardest thing about
is going to go home and face my homeboys and see.
Yeah. Are you afraid, Al, of what might happen when you get back home?
I think I've dealt with that a long time before, you know, today.
What do you mean? Tell me how you dealt with it.
Actually, it seems like, you know, I'm dealing with it today, but I've actually dealt with that a long time. You know, you live with this all your life. You know, it doesn't make a difference, you know, the way you dress, or, you know, it doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you anything. You know, it's who you are inside. And if that's what you are, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, as far back as I can remember, you know, whether the feelings were suppressed or, you know, acted upon, you know, they've always been there. It doesn't matter who you are on the outside, but what you are on the inside. And it's, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just wondering, how is the gay lifestyle among boys and guys in the gangs, Alex? How is that received? I mean, when you get back home and they've just seen that you've come out, what's the response going to be, you think?
The response, I pretty much deal with that already. You know, this is just the last step, you know, because I don't know all you people out here. So this is the last step, you know, with my friends and my family. You know, they already basically know, you know, so I'm just coming out here, you know, getting it easier with myself by telling everybody else, you know, so I don't have to hide anything no more.
Some people ask, well, a lot of people ask us, why do people come on talk shows and open up like this? And a lot of it is just what you said, to put closure on things, to make things real, to make them permanent. Here it is on tape that I have come out.
It's like a relief, because you've always felt that you had to keep something like this inside of you. And when you do something like this, it's like, it's all this weight off you, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's always made it seem like, you know, somebody's talking in a room and gay this, gay that, and you're just sitting there like, well, I'm gay. And then they're all like, oh, it's cool, man. You know, I didn't know you were like that. You know, it's a totally different reaction that comes out when you tell them, you know, I am like that. Oh, okay, you know.
And nobody fears repercussions from the gang when you get back home?
No, because if they respect you, then they're not going to trip of your sexuality, you know?
I tell you one thing, you're going to put the true test of the true meaning of family to the test, if they still really accept you. Yes, sir, come on.
Yo, I represent the Solidar's Nation. I want to know who y'all represent. What family y'all represent?
We represent ourselves and what we stand for.
I got another thing, you know what I'm saying? The young lady there said that, see, because we a family here, you know what I'm saying? We a gang, you know what I'm saying? But ain't none of us tripping like that. You know what I'm saying?
Tripping like how?
How like y'all tripping? Y'all saying that y'all give it that if people back where y'all live at we're gonna respect y'all, you know what I'm saying? That they're gonna just respect y'all for who y'all is. If y'all would have respected them, y'all would have told y'all brothers before y'all even got down what y'all was rolling with, man. So that's, I like to make a comment. You know what?
It's harder to take them on one
We don't know what.
and tell them, you know, and see the different reaction, right, by going on TV and telling them all, you know, they all at the same time they get it. You don't have to take them one by one, and it, you know, it feels
You can sit
harder.
there and say that because you don't have to say that. You don't have to deal with all these people.
But
okay,
you
for
saying
us
that
it's different.
But you saying that how y'all all game and it shouldn't be nothing for you to hide. Everybody in your game knows. So why have to come on TV to tell everybody? Everybody that you know.
I came out when I had hormones.
They respect me.
They I
already told them.
We don't have to come out. We don't have to come out.
They already know I'm gay.
Let me ask you this.
They've been known.
Alex, why, Alex, right? Why did you decide to come out? I mean, why was it important to come out? Is there a reason behind it?
It just has to do with yourself, you know? You know, I don't even, you know, I could care less about what you guys think or how you take it. It's about me at least saying that I got up there and I can be comfortable with myself.
We're not asking you what you do behind closed doors in the bedroom, are we?
It's just a type of sex, you know, it's just a type of sex. You're still down for your neighborhood and everything. You're still down for, you know, I'm still down for my neighborhood.
Michael, maybe you can explain why it took you so long to come out with this.
It took me long because, you know, at first, I didn't know how my homeboys were going to react, or, you know, but I'm down. You know, I still, whatever happens, you know, I'm right there.
Are there other gang members still in your gangs who have not come out of the closet?
Yeah.
That you know are gay and they're scared. And why won't they? Is it because
they're still in the first stage? They're still in denial. Like they don't
want nobody to know.
They think the reaction is gonna be bad. We already got over that. You know, when I came out, I knew how they were gonna deal with it.
They pressure them. I mean, they're they're not bad-looking guys. They're like, you know, they throw girls, hey, you're getting this, you're getting that, and they're like, you know, if only if you knew, fool, you know what's really going on.
From the audience.
Yeah, I want to know how long exactly you guys have been keeping your sexuality in the closet.
I've been over 3 years.
I just came out.
What about for the ones who just came out? How long have you had to keep it, you know, a secret from your family and friends?
All your life.
All your life.
Just till recently, you know, not even a year,
it's
2
a
years.
lifelong process. You come out to yourself and then you come out to your family, but it all takes time.
Now that you came out already, when you go back home, what y'all want to do now? Since it's out, y'all want to kiss y'all lovers in public?
No, we're still the same people.
Same thing.
You know?
Doesn't mean you gotta go through all.
I mean, y'all out, you know, y'all got the freedom, so y'all telling me that y'all want to do something in public so nobody won't, you know, call you
I already
names?
do. I'm free.
No.
When I was my
Explain to people who don't understand. What is the whole purpose of coming out? Is there something that you want to be changed because of that?
Who's this question directed to?
We want to share ourselves to the people that we care for, to the people that we love. We're saying, you know, we don't have to tell you, but, you know, you're a big important part of our life, and we want to let you know,
But wouldn't it have been feasible for you to tell them at home and then they can check it out later on TV?
And
It's a lot easier to do it here because you don't have to look at them.
You don't have to look at them.
I'm not.
It's not. It's.
Are you afraid for your life when you get home? The last three? Are you afraid for your life
I'm
when
not
you get home?
afraid because... Why? Because they love me, okay? You know...
For who you are.
For who I am. My sister loves me for who I am. I know that, okay? I don't have to tell her what I do in private, but regardless, the love's still there.
Michael, I don't get that sense of security from you that much. Are you a bit concerned about what may happen when you get back home?
My family's all behind my back. They all know. Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm gay, and they respect me for it because they know I'm down for my neighborhood.
All right. Well, as you often hear on our show, you know, sometimes for some people, gay issues are family issues, and that certainly is going to be an issue when you get back home. We'll be right back in a minute. If you had a question. If you're going to be in the New York area and would like free tickets to Rolonda, please call us at 212-650-2060. Today, we're talking with some gang members who happen to be gay. Some of them are coming out on our show today and trying to wonder how their families back home are going to react to this. Yes, sir, you had a question.
Yes, I'd like to know from the ladies who are the girlfriends of these young ladies, do y'all miss the rod from God?
You had a question.
This question goes to the girl on the end.
That's Elsa.
Elsa?
Yes.
At the beginning of the show, you said that you were in love with your girlfriend.
Yes.
Doesn't it matter that she is so against this kind of activity? If you're so in love with her, wouldn't you take that into consideration for this anti-violent
She's known me for
activity?
4.5 years. I think she knows what she was getting into before she got with me as in a relationship.
So the three girls, do y'all have any specific name for y'all gang? And for anybody that want to join in, do y'all have to have some special initiations for y'all to get in?
We'll jump them in.
When you say jump them in, what do you mean?
Physically.
We physically jump them in for 13 seconds.
You mean you beat them up for 13 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
For the women on stage, I'm curious about the butch-femme dynamic I saw before. Like, do one of you assume a more dominant role in the relationship or something?
Yeah, they usually assume that it's us, but you know they get their say in there. They get their say.
They like men and women. But is it like? I mean, this may sound kind of ridiculous, but it's kind of like you're the guy and she's the girl.
No, we're both women. We both act like women. I might dress a little different, but we both act the same.
I pretty much take on the guy role.
Why I really came on the show tonight was to find out, you know, like what Zoila really wants. You know what I mean? It's like, I really, you know.
That's the question.
I tell you what, look at Zoila and ask her.
All right, look, it's like I care about you a lot and everything, but if you're gonna be like kicking it, like the way you're kicking it, it's like I don't want to be with you.
Find someone else. Fuck that. That's it, because I want to choose.
2 weeks, girl. It ain't all that. 2
2 weeks ain't all that now.
Is it gonna be the gang or is it? Hey, but I've known her for a long time.
So what?
I've known her for a long time.
So
I
what?
care about her. I care a lot about her, and I know that something eventually is gonna happen. Eventually, something's gonna happen.
Someone else.
Okay. No. Rose and Elsa, I know that, but let Zoila answer that, because that's, I mean, the lady obviously cares about her.
It's either the gang or you or what?
Stay out of it and let her answer herself.
Let Zoila speak for herself for a minute.
She's quiet. You giving her the ultimatum, either it's the gang or you?
Yes. It's the gang.
Late.
That's my family. Forever.
So what do you, hold on a
So
second.
you're choosing the gang? You're choosing, okay, so now you're choosing the gang, right? You're gonna stick with them, right?
That's my family.
Oh, so you're gonna stick with them, right?
That's my family.
It sounds like to me that
Come on now.
Did you just break up?
You're a real man.
I think she made a choice.
When they get home, she's gonna end up kissing her ass anyway.
So what do you think?
They try to go side pussy.
That's the option she chose.
Okay. All right. Who does stand up here? Come here.
I used to be like Olia, not gay, but I used to be in gangs and stuff. You know, I was young and crazy. Now, when I was in gangs, I was too busy trying to be the big man, trying to be all hard and everything, and I lost a lot of special things in my life. Like I lost 2 children of mine. I've seen a lot of friends die. Now, I'm just wondering, what is it that's keeping you in the gang? Is it the fact that y'all too busy trying to be hard, or is it the fact that you're afraid to get out because you might get killed or something?
No, that's the only life I know. So that's the way it's gonna stay.
That's how you brought up.
Alex, what about you?
That's just how you brought up. You just can't stop, you know? It's all different reasons. Everybody's got different reasons.
Yes, there is.
What do you say?
I was wondering, before you revealed yourselves, did you carry on secret relationships, or did you be with guys and girls?
A lot of,
The only person
I
I knew
carry on
my
about
family was my
two
sister.
secret
When I call her from the
relationships.
airport, I go, I'm gonna go on a show. She goes, about what? I go, about gay. She goes, not everybody's gonna know. How you gonna do that? I go, might as well everybody know. She goes, my uncles, my aunts, and I was like, so what? They're gonna know anyways.
But you used to have secret relationships back and forth?
Yeah. The first time I ever,
Would you also be with like girls to kind of show your other gang members that you weren't like that?
that's
or?
when we were in the closet, so to speak.
Yeah,
you know, we
we all
had
did
to
it.
kind of like,
At first it was like
before they didn't know.
Who has somebody who kind of has a crush on them now? Is there a girl who has a crush on one of you guys?
Right here.
Who is it? Alex?
Yeah.
And this girl has a crush on you? And she's been after you, right?
Yeah, she's been after me for months.
After you for months. What does she say to you? I mean, like, well, obviously she's like flirting with you and stuff.
She just like, you know, tries getting close, tries talking to me more than just a friend, you know? And she always wonders, you know, why don't I move on her?
And what do you tell her? Do you ever tell her?
Nothing. I don't tell her nothing.
You don't tell
Why should I?
But do you hold her hand and go out with her to kind of like cover?
You know, if we're in public or something, yeah. But, you know, she takes maybe more than it is.
Well, we talked to her. Her name is Carol. This is what she had to say to you, Alex.
I've had a crush on you for months, Alex. I really like you. I always flirt with you, but you never flirt back. I want to know what's up with you, Alex. Do you like me or not?
Well, look, you came out to the world. You ready to come out to Carol? Should we bring Carol out after the break? We'll go get her. All right, you ready for this? You gonna tell her? After the break. Stand up, though. You gonna say something? Hey, everybody, welcome back. What do you guys say you're upset about all of this?
Yeah,
stand
man.
up, stand up.
The first thing is first, man. You said you're gonna have to. You didn't want to see him face to face. You're gonna have to deal with that when you get back home. If you're down with the gang life, y'all know y'all have meetings and all that. Y'all could have brought the noise then. This is all a show, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't even know, man. Straight up, niggas just standing next to y'all. Y'all niggas standing next to niggas probably checking them out. Man, I don't even know what's wrong with y'all niggas, man.
Sit down, man. Sit with your girl loving self. Let them go with their guy loving self.
My neighborhood knows I'm
You can't say that on
My neighborhood knows I'm gay already.
That's so
My neighborhood knows I'm
be quiet.
gay.
Ignorance. Mr. Ma'am.
Yeah,
show us what else.
If you were gay, would you have
would you have the guts to come out like that? Okay, would you do that? No.
Then don't
would you do it? We got it right here.
Y'all niggas, y'all gonna stand next to other niggas, right? They acting like they giving y'all they love and all that. Like we give each other love, you know what I'm saying?
We're not
and you
saying
probably looking at their butt or something,
we're
right?
not saying. Rolonda, we're not saying that we want to be open in front of everybody, okay? We're not. The issue is that we want to be open. We're not trying to be open in front of everybody. All we're trying to do is letting them know who we are and. Not, what we stand for. We're not going to be fucking
Why do you say that? Why?
What's bullshit?
What's bullshit? You can't cuss on TV.
Man.
Stand up. What now? But let me play devil's advocate.
You've been not even allowed to say that.
For you to judge them.
Don't say that quiet. Come on now, speak up.
We will not allow that in our family. We will not allow that. Is a girl gonna give one at a time, please?
We're not volunteers.
What pleasure does a girl give you? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, all the pleasure I want. All the pleasure I want.
You could do for me that a man
I just want to know, like, when you three at the end, when you get back home,
3 guys on the end.
you think your friends will like let you like gang bang with them?
It's sexuality,
like, when you go out and do gang stuff, you think they'll like want you there when they know like you gang bang and then you gang bang?
It don't matter.
What'd you say, Michael?
It don't matter who you have sex with. You could be in a gang and everything. You could still be down. It doesn't matter who you have sex with. Sex is just sex. You can be with a guy, with a girl. Whatever you want. Sex is sex. It's just sex is sex.
It's different to everybody else. Everybody's a different person.
To yours, to ours, ours.
Yeah.
They give us our pleasure. That's all we need.
Sex isn't the issue.
Okay.
Sex isn't the issue. The issue is the people that love you, okay?
What kind of pleasure
This is people that love you.
Okay. Ask the audience.
Ask them if we satisfy them.
You gonna talk to us.
This question is for Cutie. How come you let them two answer your question to her?
Who?
They don't sleep with her. You sleep with her. Why they spoke for you?
Because it was a general question for all of us.
No, it was from her lover to her. And y'all spoke for her.
Okay.
Y'all don't sleep with her. She sleep with her.
Ask Cutie where she was last night. Ask her where she was last night. And whose room she was last night.
Where were you last night, Cutie?
Is that your friend, dude? Ask her where she was last night. She was over in our room while you were asleep. She was kicking it with me in the other bed.
You were sleeping with somebody else?
I was with her. Me and her.
Wait a minute. Isn't this your girlfriend?
I had sex with her.
And you had sex with her?
No. No. Sophia, wait.
Oh, now how you still family now?
Well, look what you're doing.
You're not the homies get on
yourself. You're trying to make her look like an ass, but you're the ass.
Sophia. Ass? No, don't disrespect her. Sophia. I'll explain to you after the show.
Wait a minute. I want to know now. You just found out that your girlfriend was sleeping with your homie, right? So what's that about?
Jessica, why'd you kill me?
That's okay. She'll be my first
Is that what y'all call respect in your family?
That's
I don't think that's respect in any family.
That's them.
We'll be right back.
It happens fucking every day.
I think that in society in general, it would be unrealistic if everybody opened their arms. I don't think you need, hey, folks, we're back here. Hold on just one second. I was just talking to Alex and Al, and I guess this is the reality of anybody, whatever group you belong to or whatever, coming out of the closet. The guys feel as if they're being disrespected here. And it's hard, I guess, and not everybody's going to always open their arms to homosexuality. And that's just the reality. We certainly didn't.
We've dealt with that all our lives. We've dealt with it all our lives.
Let's let him talk for a minute.
We've dealt with it all our lives. We've dealt with this all our lives, you know? Okay, we don't have to deal with this, okay? We don't have to deal with this, you know?
Why
we don't
should we
have
get
to deal with it, okay?
Why?
Okay?
But their opinions don't mean
all right?
shit.
One at a time, please. Let's get an exchange here. Because this is the reality of coming out. That people aren't going to say, hey, come on. Our society, unfortunately, is not that embracing.
Whether or not you guys like it, this is who we are. This is what we're going to be.
Okay? I've been asked to speak to you. You can't speak. You got to yell. You don't even know what you're talking about half the time. No, get some real, man. Girl, you don't even know what
Rose,
you're
you got
talking
something
about.
to say?
I got to talk to Sophia.
Shut up.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Okay, like you said, this is reality. The thing is not the sexuality. It's what about them going out gangbanging, killing people? What does their sexuality have to do with the reality of them killing people? You understand? They're missing the point. This is serious.
The audience is like coming on a little hard on them. They hear the gangbangers. They killing people. Don't worry about who they sleeping with. They killing people. That should be our main concern.
That's right.
See, now they're jumping because they're the same thing.
Yeah, you know something, and you know something, you brought up a good point, because I think it's real interesting how the audience is so enthralled in this sex thing that we're forgetting the violence. And you know something, and you guys back here in your gang from Connecticut, there are a lot of people who could judge you for what you're doing, regardless of who you're sleeping with. So I think you got a lot of nerve to be judging them. Yeah. I really do.
I just want to know why everybody's in the business. I don't understand why you're so upset about it. They're not looking at you. So why are you worried about it? Y'all get worried about the rod from God. Nobody's asking you what you do in your house. So why are you worried about it? And for all of y'all, no, I don't think so. You're ignorant. I'm not asking you what you do in your bedroom. Because I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you do in your bedroom.
Thank you. You don't know.
The whole thing is false ignorancy. I disagree, okay? Because nobody in this audience is ignorant. That's number one. Now,
we don't satisfy our girlfriends, and that's ignorance because we satisfy them. They told you we did. They told you we did. So that was ignorant. You got proven wrong to sit down. You got proven wrong to sit down.
Why would you ask us that type of question if you said our sexuality
They
is
proved
our
you wrong.
business?
They said we do satisfy them. They said we do satisfy them.
Excuse me? Okay then. See? You guys don't finish your comments.
I would like to know how the jealousy is between if you're walking down the street with your mate and another woman happens to catch your eye, how you
same reaction
would react.
That's the confidence between you have.
As if your man looks at another girl.
That's the confidence that you have and the self-esteem you have within yourself. If you feel good about yourself and secure about your partner, you're not gonna be like, where you going, you know? You're gonna be like, you know, thank you, my girlfriend's pretty. I take the compliment.
I don't know, Soila, maybe you feel differently.
They do get mad though.
Rolonda, the issue isn't our sexual preference, okay? It's coming out in the lifestyle that we have, okay? It's not. That shows the ignorance. People still can't deal with two men being together and two women being together. It's obvious in your audience right here. Okay,
Let me ask you this. A lot of people will come out because They say that they want to do that so that more young people have role models. Is that anything that you...
There's a lot of
people that are like, they're just like us.
Of closet cases, you understand that? Exactly. And if they see people that are brave enough to come out like us, then they're gonna do it, and they don't have to deal with killing themselves because they think that people like you are not gonna accept them. They think that people like you aren't gonna accept them.
People like to put pressure on people, younger people that are trying to come out.
How secure can you be if you have to be in a gang, though? You're not.
The game is
that's not life forever. That's a maturity issue because a gang is not going to solve all the problems you're going to have that lay ahead.
Oh, it's not. We're not saying it is. We're not saying it is. I'm saying that's the way I grew up. That's the way I was born. That's all I know. So you know the way you grew up. That's what you know. This is what I know.
That's how we grew up.
You know, so it's no different to me.
What if you move? You're going to find another gang?
If I move, no. I always have heart for that gang because that's who I grew up, and I'm not planning to go back. You know,
because fighting isn't the answer to solve problems.
No, it's not.
Other ways.
I know that. We know that. We're not. You know, we're not
ignorant. Coming up next, we are going to meet that young lady, I promise, because it is important that you let her know and just put closure completely to that. We'll bring her out so she can know about you too. And also next, this guy's gang friends have just revealed that they are really gay. Will he still consider them family? That's the question. We'll get his reaction. We'll meet Carol, and we'll continue our discussion when we come back. Jeremy has been watching this show with the rest of us, and some of your homies came out of the closet today. What are you thinking about that? What's your reaction?
I don't really have a reaction. That's their business. It's none of my business what they do.
Thank you. Thank you. You go, boy.
So, you still consider Alex, Al, and Michael family? Yeah. That's still family?
Yeah. As long as they don't involve me with it.
Nancy, how angry you are. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
Why don't you grow up? For real.
But you know something? The people who you love, listen to this, though. Listen, you don't know when you'll know someone who you care about who might come out. And I would hope that you'd be a lot more embracing.
It might be your fucking girl next to you right there. You never know.
It might be your
But do you think...
Hello.
Okay?
How do you think...
It could be anybody.
How do you think the rest of your family is going to
There's no stereotype, baby.
I don't know.
You don't know, because they're going to get a lot of heat through life. They're going to get a lot of heat. And I wonder how you support them when they're going through life, getting all the catcalls and hoots that they're getting from over there.
How do I support them?
Yeah.
I support them. I don't know. I just support them.
To support them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's I see you shaking your head over there.
Yeah. This is exactly the reason we're here. You know, to get, you know, for situations like this. You know, that's someone. This is exactly what they don't see. You know, there's a, you know, it's family, and it's like any other family. You know, it shouldn't have to be a sex thing, you know.
Okay. Meanwhile, back to Carol, who has been trying her hardest to get Alex. Okay, you ready? All right. Let's meet Carol. Carol, come on out. Hi, Carol. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. How you doing? Come on in. So, Carol, you got a crush on Alex, huh?
Yeah.
And so, but tell me what it's like having this crush on him.
He's just really nice. He's a really nice guy. We get along really good. And I just want to be more than friends.
Mm-hmm. So what? So you've had, but you said on our tape earlier that he's not really responding as much to you as you'd like.
Sometimes he does, but most of the time he doesn't. That's why I'm sort of confused.
Mm-hmm. And you wanted to come on the show and find out what the confusion was about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just have a talk, Alex?
All right. You know me for a long time, you know. You might think about what kind of place you met me at, what kind of club you met me at, and still try to pursue, you know, trying to get closer to me, you know. You know where?
Oh, God.
Kind of get it, you know. You're really nice, you know.
Shut up, man. Hold on. Listen.
Can I say it how I want to say it? Why don't you just... All right, then. The show... All right, I'm gay. No, I do want her as a friend.
Why What's
She
your?
knows that because that's how we've been getting along.
These are, you know, some we ask that we stay out of girlfriends stay out of each other's business. Let's stay out of theirs. But wait, that's
A
right.
and B,
That's
so
right.
C, right?
So your reaction? I mean, you're probably feeling a little strange right now.
Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking?
I feel like he knew. And if that was the case, I think he should have told me.
But I knew what?
Why didn't you tell her sooner?
I was going to. I was planning on it. You know, soon, real soon.
It should have been sooner.
Sorry.
Yeah. You anything else that you want to say to him? Because I can imagine that I would probably want to know sooner too. You know, I'd want to know sooner than later.
I don't understand why he didn't. He knew.
Why don't you ask him?
But did I play with your heart? No. I was always there as a friend. Always there as a friend. Right?
He was there more like a friend, but I think he knew how I felt. So he should have set me straight from point one.
With some unresolved issues here. You guys had planned to move in together, and now you got to rethink that, huh? Yeah. So are you all gonna be okay with this? You think could you be his friend after this revelation?
Yeah, I just have to get used to it.
Yeah, in shock right now. But at least you told her, and I think that took a little courage, and that was the right thing to do. Ladies, how in the world are you gonna work out your problems here? You got a lot of explaining to do.
She doesn't understand. Like she said at the beginning of the show, she was with Brooke. Okay, we already decided yesterday. Okay.
Friend, and you went off and did that.
I am your best friend, Sophia. It's like what I did.
You didn't make your choice out yesterday with me and Brooke. You didn't make your choice out yesterday about me and Brooke.
Still, you knew the situation already. You're the one that.
So are you guys breaking up
for a long time?
I don't want to be with her.